It's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have an adorable Crafting for Disney episode. We did this Bambi design. Nadia designed this for us. Isn't it so cute? It says, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Now, I've seen the movie a million times, but it's been a while, so I can't remember if it was Flower or Thumper who said that. I think it was Thumper, but I could be wrong. But anyways, we used the Deco Film Soft Metallic and Brown and a Tooltex Coral shirt. And look at that color scheme together. Doesn't that just scream Bambi, but it also screams spring, which is what I'm ready for. But if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I will go over how we made this shirt. Okay. So for today's Crafting for Disney episode, we're going to be using the Bambi SVG. As you can see, I uploaded 2 different Crafting for Disney SVGs, so you can choose which one. As long as you are a $4 or more a month patron, you get access to those. And you find them by going to my Patreon page, which is www.patreon.com/BetsyGocher. Click on Post. Then you're going to scroll down to the files and click which one that you want to download. Once you click it, you'll see down here where it says open or save, you'll want to click the save button. Now we're going to go over to Cricut Design Space, click upload, go to upload image, browse. We're going to scroll down to the bottom. We're going to choose our Bambi SVG, select open. There we go. And I love this saying. Was it Thumper or Flower who said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all? I think it was Thumper, but it could be wrong. It's been so long since I've seen Bambi. So now, as you can see, all of the letters are separated. So if I click on make it and send it over, everything gets all out of whack. So we're going to go ahead and click cancel on that. And we're going to select the whole file and select weld. That will make everything all one piece. Okay, so and right now the image is 11.335 large. We need to change that down to 10.5 inches wide because it is a little, not 105 inches, 10.5 inches. And that will fit nicely on the front of like a youth medium all the way through adult 3X shirt. Okay, so now we're going to click on Make It. We want to go ahead and select to mirror it. Now we're going to click Continue. And we're going to choose Everyday Iron On. Now, if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I'll show you everything we're going to do today. So the first thing we're going to do is start by weeding our vinyl. I'm sorry if it's super shiny, but we're using the Deco Film Soft Metallic and Brown. Look how pretty that is. It's going to look great with our coral colored t-shirt. It just screams Bambi and springtime to me. Now remember, if you are using any Disney file, they are for personal use only. You cannot make these to sell. You can only make them for you or as a gift. Just remember. I always like to remind people of that because there's so many ways you can get in trouble by trying to sell these types of these types of designs and things like that. Okay. See how easy this stuff is to weed? It's absolutely magical. And right now it is on sale on our website. In case you're wondering, it's all for $4.95. So that is down from $7 for the prints and $6 for the regulars. So now on this design, the only thing you have to be careful of is if you look at Bambi, there are lots of tiny little lines. So you want to make sure you go slow so that way you're not lifting up all the detail in Bambi's face. There we go. Oh my goodness. So it's Friday when I'm shooting this and it has been a long day. Not sure how it's been for y'all, but for me, it's just been one of those long and crazy days. And I'm just like, okay, ready for this day to be done. Caden is almost, I'm so ready for Caden to finish his musical stuff. It has thrown our schedule for such a loop because every day he's not been getting out of school at the earliest at 6 p.m. So like all of our normal routine stuff, which I'm a stickler for routine, we haven't really been able to stick to much. So, which just kind of drives me nuts. So again, when you're weeding this, be very careful, but this stuff weeds and cuts beautifully. So it's not like, as you can see, super difficult. Even with all those tiny lines, some materials you try to weed that and it's like, oh my goodness, an absolute nightmare. This, not so much. Which is one of the reasons why I absolutely love using it. There we go. And if y'all wonder what I do with my scraps, most of the time I have a rug under my desk. They end up under there. Then we end up picking up the big pieces and then vacuuming up the rest. That's part of the reason why I have a rug under my desk, because if it lands on, especially this material, if it lands on hard floor, because it seems to have more static in it, it does not like to come up that easy. And like, I'm just one of those people. I used to keep a trash can over here, but my goodness, it gets filled so quickly. This seems weird, but it works for me. And there's just something about like coming into my office, like, because I vacuum normally 2 to 3 days a week, and seeing little shiny pieces all over the place, it makes me happy. That is the Cricut Easy Press going off. I have it preheated to 305 degrees, just like normal, for a Deco Film Soft Metallics. There we go. So again, a reminder, Disney files are for personal use only. There we go. So now you can see he's all weeded. Whenever I was a kid, it took me so long to realize Bambi was a boy, like when I was a little kid, because he was so cute as a baby. He was, you know, should be a girl. Same thing with Flower and Thumper, till they got wives, and then I was like, oh, now I see. Okay, so now I'm just laying out my t-shirt. This is a coral colored Tultex, and I'm laying it over my Steady Betty, which is the 15 by 24 inch Steady Betty. So because of that, I'm using the 15 inch t-shirt guide. There we go. Now I'm going to fold my paper in half. There we go. Line it up on my t-shirt guide, lining up that center mark, and we want the design to start about 3 fingers down. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, now again, remember with Deco Film Soft Metallic, it is a cool peel, and it is a little bit more difficult to work with whenever you're using your Easy Press. Now when you're using your regular heat press, it's not. So I'm doing this in 2 sections. Hopefully that gets everything all in it, but I won't know till it starts to cool. And I'm pressing it for 5 to 7 seconds. And actually, I think that did pretty good. So now we need to wait for it to cool. Yep, I missed a section. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and recover that and press again. There we go. Okay, so Bambi is, oh, nope, I missed her tail, or his tail. See? If y'all like Disney stuff as much as I do, have y'all seen the release of Pandora jewelry that they're fixing to do, the new Disney babies? I told my husband that that is what I want for Mother's Day because they're supposed to release in March. Okay. So as you can see, we want to remove the transfer, the backing off the transfer slowly, just to make sure everything is stuck down. Okay. Now, I do need to re-stick up on this top area because it is not completely stuck. So now we're going to repress again for the 3 to 5 seconds. Actually, I just pressed for 7, but it's okay. Okie dokie. Look how pretty that looks. Now, if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I will show you how we, not how we put this together because it's already together, but we'll go over everything we just did.
Hopefully you like this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. Now, don't forget, the sale for the Deco Film Soft Metallics ends on Sunday, and they're on sale for $4.95 a sheet. If you've never played with them, check them out. They're absolutely wonderful. Our website is linked in the description box down below. But I guess that's it, so we'll see y'all on Monday. Bye.